Hey, what's up, y'all? We just was messing around here. Tatolini will be hopefully joining us shortly. He's having technical issues at his site, but that's all right. As soon as he can get in here, he'll get in. Um, yeah, I just tried branding. I got a logo here, but it's not showing up. I don't know if you guys can see it. So, today's topic: bad movies from good directors. I was thinking about this a couple of hours ago. It's just one of those topics that just came to mind. I was just thinking about to get myself through the day. I don't like, and I think Tatolini's coming in now.
What up?
Hey, Tatolini, what's up?
What up? What up?
Same old shit, different day.
Hey.
So I was just bringing up the topic that just came, out of nowhere today. Earlier today, I said, okay, let's talk about this a little. Um, Bad movies from good directors. Um, I'm the type of person that I don't follow this. Oh, because the guy does one movie, or the female, whatever, male or female. They do one good movie. Everybody expects them that every movie that comes out of them has to be good.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when they go see the other film, they're disappointed. And they feel like the director, whoever it is, stabbed them in the back or betrayed them.
Yeah, no, you're gonna fuck up sometimes.
Yeah, every maybe not every director or filmmaker, but almost every filmmaker has one good movie in them.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, the thumbnail that I'm going to use for this video is going to be Steven Spielberg next to the movie 1941. He
Hmm.
admits that that's one of his bad films, even though I like the movie. I grew up with it. I thought it was funny.
Right.
I think he's done worse movies since then. I mean, I'm sorry, but Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull was awful.
Oh
I,
yeah, yeah.
it's so bad that while I was watching it, I was like, no way. This cannot be Steven Spielberg.
I haven't seen one of those movies in a long time.
Oh, they got a new one coming.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Where supposedly it's either Indiana Jones goes to the past through a time machine, or he's remembering, and we're seeing the most of the movie. It's going to be him reliving. So it's going to be another guy, a young guy, playing Indiana Jones.
Right.
And either Harrison Ford ends up back in the past with the guy, or he's actually remembering the events and we're watching it.
As he's remembering.
Yeah. But the good thing is Spielberg has nothing to do with this one. I think he produces, but he's not directing it.
Oh, all right.
So, I think he learned his lesson. He hung up the director's chair as far as that's concerned. But for you, since I know you're not really good at the names and all that, of the directors and
Yeah.
shit, how about this? How about you give us a movie that you think is overrated? You heard all this shit about it, and then you expected it to be awesome, and then it was supposed to be good, and then you watched it and you said, "What? Is there a movie that you think is overrated that everybody else loves?"
Oh man. I was gonna say Hollywood Ends, but everybody hated that movie.
Oh, Halloween Ends. Yeah, yeah, everybody hated it. I mean, a movie that everybody loves, but when
Yeah,
you
yeah.
seen it,
That's what I'm trying to think. Oh, I like the I like I don't know about everybody else, but I like the movie the dude with the memory.
Memento.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is there a movie? Everybody likes that. It's a popular movie because it's
See,
a
I
Nolan.
thought everybody likes that.
Yeah, it's a Nolan movie. But is there a movie that everybody likes that you don't like?
I'm trying to think. Everybody liked that. I can't think of one right now.
Oh, you love everything. There gotta be one. Let me see if I can delve into my memory banks. Oh, okay. I got one. I don't think you changed your mind about it. Evil Dead 2.
Yeah, I don't like that movie. Everybody like that movie?
Everybody thinks it's a cult classic.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I like it.
That movie. No, I don't like it.
Yeah. That's one right there that I remember. I'm trying to think if there was any others. Because what happened was I watched it back in the day. The reason I watched it, it's fucking stupid too. There was a special on 2020, that show. I don't know if it's still around. And I was a kid. The point of the special, the show, was these movies that should not be watched by children. Controversial movies,
Right.
that lead into Satanism or whatever the hell. And I said, I said, whoa, yeah, okay, let me. I started watching the shit, and they gave me all the movies to look for. They told me the movies that I should watch, basically.
Yeah.
Even though they were talking shit about them,
Yeah.
I watched it and I was like, oh, I want to see that shit. And I seen clips from Evil Dead, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And that made me go out to the store and rent it.
Right.
So I liked it since then. This is like the late 80s. And then when we started hanging out, I think I had I either rented it or I had a copy on VHS and I put it on at your place.
Yeah.
And you didn't like it. You didn't like it. But I get the feeling that you don't like comedy and horror at all together.
No, not really. No.
Hmm.
How many? There was other. It wasn't just me and you that watched it. My brother was there, right?
Because you were still living in your old house back then.
We were living in Garfield Ave.
Yeah. We didn't watch the Army of Darkness, the sequel to that one. We didn't watch that till much later, back in the 90s.
Yeah.
And you had already moved to Sears Ave.
Right.
Yeah. And we watched it with a whole different crew of people, that one.
Yeah.
But I remember specifically when there's a scene where a lamp starts laughing, all the fucking things in the cabin on the wall.
I walked out of it.
Yeah.
Right?
Huh?
I walked out of the room.
I could have sworn you just shut the TV off. Yeah, because if you just it'd be kind of awkward if you just walked out and I'm by myself in your house watching the movie. Maybe your brother stayed with me to watch it. I don't know.
Whoever else was there stayed. But I walked out and walked into another room.
Okay.
I didn't even finish watching it. When that part came up with the lamp and everything, and I was like, nah, it's like this.
Yeah. So it's funny. Speaking of that guy now, the guy, the Evil Dead director. Now he's known for, of course, the Spider-Man movies, the first 3.
Right.
And Darkman, he's also known for. But a lot of people consider his worst movie Spider-Man 3.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, and that's, I don't agree with that at all. I mean, I'm trying to think. Has he made a bad movie? Oh, they also don't like the prequel that he did for Wizard of Oz. I don't know if you've seen that.
No.
So he's a good director. I think he has to have the right stuff. He did whatchamacallit también, Drag Me to Hell. Did you like that?
That was all right.
Okay. So as you can see, Tato, not a real big fan of Sam Raimi.
No.
You see, but that's part of the topic.
Right, right.
Taco doesn't give a shit what anybody says. If everybody loves Sam Raimi, he don't care. He doesn't really like him. He doesn't really care for him.
Yeah, no, I don't.
I feel the same way, and he knows. he mentioned one of his movies just now,
The,
Nolan,
the
and
momentum.
the guy who did Memento, the Dark Knight movies. And let me explain. I'm not saying he's bad. He is not a bad director, okay? I like some of his movies, but he's somebody that, again, people have put up here, you know?
Right.
And I didn't see Memento. I will one day watch it. And if I like it, I'll give it an honest review and I'll tell you if I like it.
So you've never even seen the movie?
No, I have not seen. Let me explain. I almost got to watch Memento a couple of times. Matter of fact, with you, when you would be watching it, and sometimes it was playing on TV, and I almost did actually sit down to watch it. Okay, his first movie for me that I seen of his was Inception. That's the one where the buildings shift shape and shit, and DiCaprio and the people, they're using their minds or something. I forgot what it was, but that was the first Nolan movie I watched.
Right.
I said, okay, this is pretty good. This is decent, Then eventually, or did he do Batman Begins first? Well, anyway, eventually he did Batman Begins, right? And I thought that was awesome. Of all his Batman movies, I think it was the best balance of real and comic book.
Right.
There was a lot of stuff that was still based in the comic book world.
Right.
Of course, Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises come out. They decided to go completely serious, and I know people like that sort of thing. That's okay. I'm not saying they're bad movies, but the hype, what put this man on the spot was damn Batman.
Yeah.
You cannot then put him up there with Godfather. You cannot put him with Kubrick. You cannot put him with what's his name, who directed Godfather, Coppola.
Coppola.
Okay? Yes, he's a good director. But when I start hearing all this hype that he's up there with those greats, Alfred Hitchcock, what?
No,
Are you people? That's what I'm saying. These are guys who had to work for years to get that reputation.
Yeah.
And a lot of them didn't get famous till they were dead. And you're putting Nolan at that level? And that for me makes me not want to see his shit. And that's why I have not yet.
Yeah, but that's not his fault. You froze.
Watch. See, I don't know if you can hear us. We're having technical issues.
Okay, you're back now.
Okay. Well,
you're back.
Well, I was right now. You're still and I'm still.
I'm still.
Yeah, I don't know if I should refresh, but because it might end the.
You're good now.
Really? Oh, wait a minute. My thing is going. My circle. The blue circle of buffering.
Who directed the movie? What's the name of that movie where they put on the sunglasses and they can see the reality, that old movie? You're frozen. Oh, you're gone. Hold on, we're having technical difficulties here. Hold on, let me give him a call. Let's give him a call. Oh, that's what it was, John Carpenter. That was a great movie. You're gone completely.
Yeah, no, over here it's the same thing. I got you still and me still.
I don't even see you no more. You went black and disappeared.
Are you still on?
According to this, yes, 15 minutes and counting.
Okay, so do me a favor. Can you talk about any topic you want till I get back on?
I don't got topics.
Huh?
I don't got topics.
Are you on live now?
I think so.
Okay. Is there anything? Something?
I'm not sure if I'm on live or not. I don't see anything. You see everything over there.
Yeah, I'm seeing nothing but stillness. It must be on my connection side then. I'm trying everything to get back on, but
I have no idea. All I can see is me, but I don't know if I'm live.
okay. The counter doesn't say. Is it not moving?
I don't see anything. I don't see nothing.
Oh, okay. You see nothing. You're right. Okay. Well, maybe I pissed them off because I didn't watch Memento. I gotta watch that shit.